We're back on the Mana Symbol channel. We're going to try out a slightly older brew right from the beginning of the Crimson Vow season. This is Aspiring Spikes Black-White Vampire Pox. So we're combining the amazing power of Edgar Charmed Groom and Sorin Imperious Bloodlord with some Poxes. So this is black, each player loses 1 life, discards a card, sacrifices a creature, and sacrifices a land. This is really powerful in the metagame where people want to proactively play out things like Ragavans, things like Dragon's Rage Chandlers. Any 1-drop creature into a Smallpox is a disaster for the player who played that. And oftentimes people are keeping land light hands that can get really torn apart by that. We also have Thoughtseize and Inquisition to attack their hand, Prismatic Ending for any troublesome permanents that otherwise could get onto the battlefield. And then a proactive strategy between Bloodghast and Silversmote Ghoul, each of which comes back from the graveyard over and over again. We can keep sacrificing them with Sorin, Imperious Bloodlord. Sorin, when you sacrifice a Silversmote Ghoul, you gain 3 life, which is exactly enough for the Ghoul to come back on end step. So you have this like grindy engine where Sorin pluses to sacrifice a vampire, you get the lightning helix something, and you just get all your Silversmote Ghouls back every turn. Extra ones that you draw, you can cycle into the graveyard and get them into play for free that way. And Edgar Charmed Groom, not actually like a particularly great card for Modern, but it's a good card to cheat in off of Sorin, and it's not totally out of range of just being cast. And this is quite difficult for most decks to remove without committing at least 2 cards to doing it, or beating it in combat and then committing a second card to do so. So let's rock and rumble. Does Fury see much play anymore? Oh, yeah. Fury's all over the place. All right, let's rock and rumble. Oh, no. They're on the play. I don't have removal for a monkey. Double Sorin's kind of shit, but we only have endings as turn 1 removal anyway. I guess I'll keep, but I do not like it. Time to get my teeth kicked in. Yay!
Compadres, it is imperative that we crush the freedom fighters before the start of the rainy season.
And remember, a shiny new donkey for whoever brings me the head of Colonel Montoya.
So none of these things prevent me from poxing them next turn. So we just take the snap. We're going to take a single monkey hit. It's not too bad. So assuming they don't draw a second creature, I'm pretty happy here. unless they steal something ridiculous off my deck. Only Concealed Courtyard. Excellent. And with the Cling to Dust, we can recoup our life eventually. And they can't drown me here, so that feels pretty good. The Silversmote to discard kind of freely here. Okay. Yeah, because we get it back by clinging one of their creatures next turn. Interesting. So Cling to Dust gains exactly 3 life, which gets you back a Silversmote Ghoul as well. Now, unfortunately, I didn't have a Flagstones. So we also went down a land there, but you gotta do what you gotta do, I suppose. So Silversmote's Ghoul's trigger is an end step, but only yours. So you have to sorcery speed the Cling. I wonder if he'll see it. Takes the Thoughtseize. Not surprising. Okay, good draw. So let's go ahead and Cling Snapcaster. Okay. Get my Silversmote back. It's not a May trigger? Weird. Mandatory zone change. Bizarre. I'd like to draw a land, please. Guess I'll take that. Same with Amalgam. Weird. I don't know why I find that so weird. I guess I shouldn't, but I really, really do. It's like, wait, what? I don't have to awkwardly click a million times? What? How is that legal? Okay, this probably means he has Drown. We're just doomed here. Also, hi, Kaya. Oh, well, if they don't have Drown. Is there a point in attacking first? I suppose so. Well. Oh, Ginger. Why you gotta be such a top tier player and always have it? Why? If I had a land, this would be ridiculous. No, I mean, they would have drowned the Sorin anyway, but like, if we had had it last turn when they couldn't do anything. Could they not do anything last turn? I think that's accurate. I think they were tapped down. What is a Death Shadow player? A miserable pile of interaction. God damn it. I mean, nothing for it. I mean, my 24 land deck can't draw any land, but, you know, it is what it is, you know. All right, I'm off it. Let's go game 2. Dauthi good here? Kind of. But Dauthi is awkward with Smallpox, right? It generally feels like we should have an okay matchup here. That was just like really, really tough. Like obviously Expressive Iteration and Lurrus are really, really brutal. I don't think the one dam makes too much sense to keep. Well, on the play, we gotta like try to take advantage of the fact that we have access to Smallpox, I think. So I'm gonna sideboard this way. I'm not 100% sure, but I mean, I guess double discard Smallpox. Smallpox not so phenomenal without the lands to combo with it, but theoretically good. Did not take a mulligan. No problem, Jaywalla. I can't imagine anything interesting is going to happen other than Ginger's opponent dying, which is par for the course. What happened? Well, Ginger played spells and the opponent died. Oh, same as every other game. Got it, got it. Played a Delta. They have one unknown. If I pox them, I discard Bloodghast. They discard probably one of the Drowns or the Shadow. I don't actually want to do that. I probably just want to stroll up to 3 or 4 mana for the moment. So let's just play this Bloodghast. It's not super efficient or fancy, but there's really no reason to do anything silly. Hey, how's it going, Dave? I guess I forced them to fetch here? They still have the second Drown. But with their colors, they can't necessarily play the Shadow and a Drown. No, there's no sexy cosplayer. Just Grandpa showing up and ogling the girls in Sailor Moon costumes. It's not a good look. No, there's no sexy cosplayer in this deck. Yeah. Oh, well now I can resolve the Edgar. That's pretty good. It was like, it wasn't like my Edgar anymore. It's like an Edgar suit, you know? It's like he was wearing an Edgar suit. Urza and Winter Orb? That's pretty good. Sugar in water. You guys want some sugar? I love the dude's wife. I don't know why they cast whoever the hell that actress is, but goddamn, so good. It was so fucking good. What a movie. Target creature you control gains Death Touch and Lifelink. If it's a vampire, put a +1/+1 counter on it. I think we just attack with Edgar here. And I guess the Bloodghast too. They block the Bloodghast, they take 4. Play Pox, they'll drown it. Next turn I play Sorin plus on Edgar. Which would be lethal next turn. I guess there is a reason not to attack with the Bloodghast. Which is that I get to attack with it next turn. Yeah, they definitely nailed it with that kind. I mean, Men in Black in general is just a phenomenal movie. If anyone in chat hasn't watched Men in Black recently, it is every bit as good as it was. It's so freaking good. If we get in with both, they block Sorin. Eh? Edgar. Why? Oh, because yes, Death Shadow damage. Yes, you're right. The way Death Shadow interacts with combat damage, yeah, you're right. Well, it's a good thing I didn't attack with it. Oh, fuck, I forgot they had Kroxa. And that they have enough cards in their graveyard. Well, we're doomed. It's okay, we never had a chance. We never had a fucking chance. I mean, I could draw Fatal Push, kill Kroxa, and kill them. Or Prismatic Ending. So you have like 8 outs. Unless he doesn't attack with the Shadow. Man, he just like fucking next leveled me. I can get a Coffin here? That's kind of funny. It's not good, but I can do it. We just got Edgar flooded this game, huh? That's not fun. I mean, there's no reason not to cast it. This is so fucking stupid, though. Like, we're just pea shooting the fucking howitzer. How's my day going? Not great, Salty Saint Nick. We had a really good Teamer Rec league that started... My day's generally good. Magic continues to go very poorly. I don't know how the fuck they queue me into Misplaced Ginger. It's just such a... If you ever needed proof that there's no MMR system on Magic Online, that's it right there. Which is a good thing, but it is also occasionally tilting. GDS played by a good pilot. I firmly feel like that's on almost unwinnable matchup. It's insane. I swear to God, no one has a good matchup against that. Mord, you can tell me 4-color does all you want, but it's just too freaking efficient nowadays. It's too easy for them to have turn 1 Ragavan and you to have nothing. Okay. I just won against Demonic Tutors in the Yawgmoth during a stream. That's awesome! Mill? This can't be a good match. Oh, it's not Mill. Oh, it's more GDS. Excellent. This time I got it? I got what? I understood that Modern is awful? Yeah. No, I love Modern. I do love the diversity of competitive decks, but I do feel like some of them are just ridiculous right now. So we can take one iteration now and the other iteration next turn? That tastes pretty good. Yeah, of course, Vija. Wouldn't be the Mana Symbol stream if we didn't play against nonstop DS. The sad thing about that last game is we actually could have stolen it if I drew any of my like 1-drop removal at any point. We had 7 cards at least that would punch us through there easily. They should cycle their dress down this turn. I did leave in the discard Dan Moat. I just didn't leave in the Thoughtseizes. And maybe that was wrong. I just couldn't figure out what I was supposed to cut for the fatal pushes that I need against their monkeys, DRCs, Death Shadows, and Croxes. Like, I don't have the expertise. Maybe I was supposed to cut the Edgars because they're at the top of the curve, or the Sorins because they're a synergy card. Yeah, they should have Kaya. Did they? I didn't pay attention. There's literally there's no way in the world that I would not have ended up turned it because I would have F6'd or F5'd, whatever yield until the next end step is. But not everyone does. Some people go for the ultimate F6 equity, where as soon as their opponent plays their first spell on the turn, they're like, oh, now I'll F6. Even though their opponent could have a lot more stuff to do. They drew a drown. Okay. It's actually okay by me. I would like an excuse to unload at least one of these endings because... Mord! Help. Yesterday we got buried by Tarmogoyf decks. Today we're getting buried by Expressive Iteration decks. Hooray. We may have a problem. I mean, we don't have a problem. Like, not really, but... Like, I would be fine if they go double threat here. This is totally fine. When they buy their Lurrus next turn, they literally can't get anything back. There's nothing. Well, no, there's Dress Down. My bad. That's an even better draw. Because now we get to go ending into Lucy. Wait, do I want to do that? I do, because it's way more mana efficient. Bestocado. Bestocado. So we upkeep our Locthwain, right? Eh? Oh, not anymore. I mean, I could. Actually, maybe I will. Depends on if they do anything. Holy shit. I almost want to do it because it's like I have to. I'm definitely going to draw a land, right? But if I draw a land, it's fine. If I draw any castable spell, it's also fine. Perfect. Bestocado. I'm okay with having the cycling land in my deck here. No, it came in tapped anyway. Kill. Why don't kill? I did kill. Kaya, I'm up 2.5 minutes on clock by this point already. Am I officially a grinder yet? Oh, please let me draw Liliana. Oh, Pox is good enough. Goodbye. Goodbye, Lurrus. Ah! It's so good. It's so good. Oh. Get wrecked, nerd. Even if they kept both cards in hand, we would have got him here. It feels so good. Good things do happen to bad people. We're doing it! It's working! It's working! Land. That's not very good, opponent. No, Salt. It's just non-top tier players playing it, because our opponent here is not whitelisted. That's the problem. Our opponent is not whitelisted. Turns out drawing 2 cards a turn is better than 1. Not bad. Based and whitelisted? I have no idea. I refuse to accept the usage of based as a good thing until someone explains to me what based is. So someone said in this matchup they want me to keep quote unquote the discard. The problem is I have no idea what I'm supposed to cut. Like maybe it's some number of Sorins. That almost definitely makes some sense. So then we bring in Fatal Push and Thoughtseize. This means my Bloodghast and my Silversmote Ghouls are a lot worse, so maybe we cut the Bloodghast for Dauthi Voidwalkers? No, yeah, but if you called someone based, like they were based, they would be basted. You think Edgar's the worst card? But this is the exact kind of matchup where, like, theoretically it grinds them out. Sorin is definitely the card that relies on you having other things, which is the most difficult against a discard-based, like, heavy attrition deck like Death Shadow. They also have counterspells, so it's like, yeah, Sorin's really poor. Edgar, once resolved, in theory, is very, very good. It's slow? Yeah, but you like we have to slow the game down or we are going to lose, right? Like, I don't imagine any game that we're going to win that we win fast. It just doesn't happen. We still have Cling for Silversmote, so that's probably good enough. The problem with keeping all the discard is, like, we often both players are going to end up on top deck really quickly. So maybe it's correct. Yikes. Damn. All right, deck. Give me the good shit. Yikes. Maybe I was supposed to take the drown there. Not sure. They probably play the DRC this turn, then we have a chance to draw into, but then they get the treasure. Yeah, probably supposed to take the drown there. Oh well. They got a Thoughtseize off me? Fuck off. Well, I guess if they cast it, no, because they could just cast it and cast the drown. Alright. We'll see how they sequence this. Okay, they got greedy, so this means maybe we have an out. Otherwise, my disastrous keep continues to be disastrous. It wasn't an accident that I kept this. I just assumed that most 6s I would mull to would end up being worse, but probably not. All right. Just go game 3. Oh, cool. See? Just saving time. We are at 24 land deck. It's not surprising we flooded out there. That's just this number of discard spells can't possibly be correct. Not that that had anything to do with the game we just lost, but so I was just saying, I've said Voidwalker a million times, Kaya, but like, but nobody was saying. No one's giving me any information. I know. I guess I'm the one who's playing the deck, so I should know. But like, it just seems so bad with Pox. Like, I understand the appeal of Voidwalker, but it's like, I don't know, they have so much fucking removal. I don't really know how you're supposed to tweak the deck at all for sideboarding. Like, I have no conception of the different strengths. Like, this is such a weird Pox deck to me because there's no other ability to destroy lands. And, like, we don't seem to ever be able to set up our ability to grind. Well, it's like, it's all synergistic, but it's like trying to get it to come together in Modern. Like, it's just so hard. But, no, I know it does, Dan. I've built many a Vindicate deck. Like, I don't mind Vindicate at all, but it's in the sideboard, and like it's good in matchups like Tron, maybe even against Titan. Like, but you don't bring it in here because a lot of the time you're gonna have to spend 3 mana to kill a Ragavan, which you do not want to do. Like, that's not. Damn monkey. I did do. Hmm. I guess free wins are free wins. Okay. Yay! That match had 2 non-games. Smallpox is unbeatable. What can I say? The GDS rubber match? Oh, God. GDS likes to wrap that rascal. They don't do anything unsafe. The trilogy. Nope. No companion confirmed. No companion confirmed. I can't cast any of the cards in my hand except for Thoughtseize. Oh, opponent, you're a Triome gamer. Oh, I've been there, my friend. I've been there recently. It's not a good place. It's... Oh, goodness. Oh, okay, my bad. You're not a Triome gamer at all. How the fuck are you in the O2 bracket? God damn. What? Okay. What? You gotta be kidding. Uh-huh. No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. No, it's my fault, opponent. That's my fault. Oh, I should float the one, but whatever. Oh, I'm gonna get a Bloodghast back, huh? That's kind of neat. It's my fault, chat. It's my fault. This game, just put it on me. So the only things I know about are lands and a dead gun. Alright, deck, we need an untapped land. And I don't need an untapped land. I would really prefer an untapped land. Just do it. Just end of turn, Violent Outburst, so we can get out of here. Come on. Come on. I don't imagine what else you're... Okay. Alright, so I'm at 1. So I can't play Smallpox anymore. Imagine we were Shadow. No, 1 minute 12-12. It's pretty good. Cool. Wow. I also know Grim Brewery. I do not know the Grim Brewery. No, Dauthi's no good here, right? Right. I think this makes sense. Playing against Rhinos. God damn. This is fine-ish, assuming I draw lands? Sure. Or a Pox. Bold assumption. If last game was any indication, I guess so. Yeah, I mean, all we're going to do is flood out on mono 3 drops, right? Oh god, they've got a Brazen Borrower, so if I Sorin into Edgar, I get bopped. Rude. Wow, again with this crap. I cannot believe this shit sometimes. You know what? Oh, it's Sacrifice! Why did I think it was cycling? I don't know why. It makes... Well, it doesn't make no sense. It doesn't really make sense. Well, here come the Rhinos. And it's shardless, so Liliana's not useful here. God damn. Yup! The curse continues. Look at this! The curse continues. Oh my god. Jesus. I know, Vija. We've been in a really good poker hand. I don't know, Georgie. I don't know. We are definitely thoroughly blacklisted at this point. Well, you should know, Muffins, it was definitely worth it. Alright, see you, Dan. Good draw. Woo! I mean, that's not just a bruise problem, Vija, right? That's just a magic thing. Jeez. Oh my god. Gross. Yep. Ah! No, 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 no! I had a useless uptick to use. Wait. Yeah. Zach, you had a useless uptick to use. Don't ignore them. I was just frustrated with my turn, though, where I was doing nothing, and they're just gonna saga me into the dirt now. Alright. You can't cast the Sojourner. It costs 2. I know it costs 2 because you have 5. Wow. I assume this will hit nothing, but first Play the Bloodghast. Sacrifice these Helix that. I mean, they are, right? I mean, they're just ripping all the good shit. Nope. Oh my god, we're so fucked. Alright. Yeah. Okay. I can't imagine the hand I kept was unplayable in the dark, right? Like, I can't block? Yeah, we're fucked. Yeah. I don't know how it is like every single game. I feel like I'm not even close to really doing anything for the most part. I don't get it. Clings out in a push? A push? Just a push? Like, Cling is like a synergy piece with all the Clings out in a yeah, Spike trophied with it a while ago, and then other people have picked it up and played it, and it's been reasonable since then. Clings out in a push? Just a? You know we're 61 cards, right? No, there's 2 pushes in the sideboard. There's literally 2. Well, there's 3 actually. He played 2, I think. He trophied literally the first one, and then no, he didn't like grind this deck or anything. You didn't put in the right what? The right one what? Oh, the right push. I didn't put any of the pushes in. Maybe I should have. Yeah, I think it's just the right side of variance. I mean, that's what's been destroying me nonstop recently. Opponent, this Planeswalker has no ultimate, but I'm glad you're trying. Vampires to Pox, the crossover I never asked for. Yeah, I guess so. I did, Mike. Wrath of God. Boop. And they're really putting up a fight, huh? I was supposed to end their Springleaf Drum there. Not sure. Jeez. Oh, they had the Saga now. Whoops. It's my Morophon to go with my Sorin. It's not the kind of deck. Another one you're talking about. I talked about it recently. We're going to lose this, aren't we? Fucking turn 2 Stony Silence on the play, and we might, in fact, lose this. Unreal. Crazy. Ah! What? I clicked... Why? Why? Alright, well, the curse continues, people. The curse continues. We can never do better than a 2-3. The Thing? Thought Monitor? Yeah, they can play it. We are going to lose. I don't believe it. I have no words. Yep. I don't fucking believe it. Curse of the Vampire Coast? Nope. Not a card. Is that a joke? Warhammer 2. Wait, what? Warhammer 2? Warhammer 2? What's Warhammer 2? Like this... Okay, so... This is definitely a keep. It's got turn 1 disruption. We've got Poxes that I kind of can't play. And Sorin and Edgar. We're 24 land deck. We've got to draw the 3rd land by turn 3. Right? But... I don't know. Mill? Thoughtseize me. Okay. Yeah, no problem. KMK. Yeah. Flagstones. There was a previous game where I led on Fetid Heath. In case I top decked the Flagstones for 2 to have the Smallpox, but it never happens for me. I mean, I did hit a land at least. I'm just confused. Like, I didn't know there was a Warhammer 2, which is not Warhammer Fantasy nor Warhammer 40k. So I'm just confused on what that could possibly be. Well, we did find the third GDS deck of the league. We found them. This is it. We did it. Good job, Reddit. It's Warhammer Fantasy? Why is Warhammer Fantasy Warhammer 2? Or is it? I have no idea, Kaya, but I'm taking it. I know what Dawn of War is, Mord. The second Total War, isn't that what is it called? Total War 2 Warhammer 40k or something? The title is really stupid for the Total War sequels. Like, every time I've seen a Total War sequel, it always has a really stupid sounding name. It's like Total War 2 Warhammer 40k or something like that. Because it was originally Shogun Total War, and then there was... Oh, I should have played the Fetid Heath. Medieval Total War? So I'm assuming I'm going to top deck out of this better than they will. Being a 24 land deck over them playing like 19. No, it's Shogun Total War is definitely the title of that game. And then I think the sequel to it was like Total War 2 Shogun, which made no sense. Was that Pox good? So far it has been. You tell me. Nope. Answer is no. There's no point in playing this. It just dies to the shadow. Was it Shogun 2 Total War? It might have been. It might have been. So if I attack them now, they go to 5, then they hit me for 8. Then I can kill them if they don't have a discard or a counter. Interesting. All right, let's see if we win. Yeah, I noticed, Kaya. I did the math. I checked for lethal. I ran the numbers. They could have Spell Pierce or Push or fucking Thoughtseize. All right, we're doomed. We could draw another Bloodghast or Damn. Damn works. This has been a roller coaster of emotions. It's the one of Damn too. One. There's one. Am I okay, freak? I'm desperate, damn it. We've been horribly, horribly cursed continuously. And... Have you heard the Matrix reviews? No. Maybe we should play real decks? What is a real deck? What the hell am I supposed to play, freak? I don't do well when I play Hammer Time. I want to play Hammer Time. I wish I was good Hammer Time pilot. I don't think I will, Mord. I've been playing plenty of slow decks and they don't feel good. Oh, you're telling Freak? Sure. Maybe I should have shocked the Godless Shrine there. Okay. That's what I set myself up for, KMK. That's what I set myself up for. But it doesn't matter anymore. They can still just dash the monkey forever. This is going to kill us. I just want everyone to know that this one monkey dashed repeatedly is going to kill us. Unless I draw one of the 3 Fatal Push I brought in. Oh, I also, this was the other card we could have drawn when I set us up at the beginning. Alright, so Bloodghast comes into play here, which is nice. I really would have liked that draw, opponent. I would have. Thank you for that. Activate Castle Lamau. I don't really feel like taking like 5 damage. Not so good, King Smudge, but spirits are high. Spirits are high. They're going to drown it. Of course they have drown. They couldn't not. God damn it. Yeah, I actually played it earlier, King Smudge. We went 2-3, unfortunately. 2-0'd the first 2 matches, and then we were 1-2 against Murktide, 0-2 against Burn, and we got crushed by GDS on the last one. Don't remember exactly what the last one was, but it was a bad time. Was it GDS? I feel like it was something that felt really hopeless. Yeah, Burn is really, really hard for that deck. You got lucky to dodge it? Yeah, exactly. Well, it's actually like I've been telling people for a long time, not a long time, but a couple months now, that like anyone who tells you like, oh, you're gonna go play paper, oh, everyone's gonna bring in their old decks, they're all gonna be playing G-Tron and Burn. It's like, nah, at least not where I live. Nobody is that goofy. Like, the Tron players know Murktides out there, they know Hammers out there, and they don't feel like going in and taking a bunch of auto losses. Clean card advantage, people. Clean card advantage. That's what we're about. Alright, I'm going to Locthwain to try to draw another Pox or Dam. Or Prismatic Ending. Or both. I guess we can just draw both. ¿Por qué no los dos, señor? Well, it's not even people liking new cards. It's just that a lot of the older decks are very soft to the new decks, right? Not all of them, and, but Burn was out of the metagame for a long, long time. Nobody was playing Burn. Because it did seem like Burn was, a second-class deck. Turns out it's not. Because Burn is always, they Thoughtseized? Doesn't it? Opponent? I don't know if that was wise. Yeah, it really is KMK. Huh. Start the steal. Start the steal. Alright. I don't know what they can top deck to get out of this, but they seem exceptionally dead. We need to add that. All right, we got our 2-3. All right. So, yeah. We almost never were able to set up any of the Sorin, Bloodghast, Silversmote stuff. I don't know if that's indicative of the normal play of this deck. We turned to Stony Silence Divinity, and I made some semi-questionable choices in that game because it felt pretty locked up, and we died anyway. Like, the way they were able to play through that was truly remarkable, and that they had a Spire and double Urza Saga draw that just was able to play through. Yeah, this, I don't know about this one. But yeah, Liliana and Edgar and Sorin. Yep. Anyway, if you end up watching that in the future, it was a bit of a quick watch, probably, but hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, check out any of the other videos that I have available, and I